everyone, Charlene Bauer, Ladies Offroad Network, and we are live for the 12th day of giving. What? I know. So exciting, so exciting, so exciting. So tonight is our big night. It is the Ladies Offroad Network convention reveal, and we go live with everybody getting the opportunity to sign up. Not just for the convention, but also for the West Coast Adventure, the East Coast Adventure, and our Wilderness First Aid class that we've been working through. So super excited about all of this. Make sure that you guys are saying your hellos. We still have gifts. We have our big gift under the tree right here. We have stuff in the mailbox still. And is there more in the mailbox, or did it get claimed? That is the big deal. Let's all give Marissa some love. This is the night that she has been like waiting for months. Of course it is everybody else's too. So everybody say, I want to know where the convention is. I want to know, I want to know, I want to know. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we're going to have some fun tonight. So with that being said, you guys got the routine down, right? We're doing giveaways. Make sure that you still tonight say hello, hello, be involved with us as far as the chat goes, because we still have tonight's chat winner that we will announce on Monday. If you were one of the t-shirt winners and you haven't got with me yet to tell me your t-shirt size, if you can do that, because I'm going to be working on that. And the t-shirt winner from last night, early drum roll, here we go, because we got a lot to talk about tonight. Rachel Foster. Rachel Foster, you are the winner of the t-shirts from last night. Yay! Awesome. Okay. So Kenny thinks it's going to be in Michigan. Y'all just go ahead and put down what state you think it is in. That will be entertaining to look at later. We have our gift bag that we'll give away later. We have been talking about a lot of stuff. So the resolution, I just checked in on that today. We're doing really well on people signing up. Don't forget to tell everybody to sign up. This is a big deal, and it will start on January 1st. December 31st, we're cutting it off. So literally we only have like 2 weeks left for people to get into it. The challenge, the scavenger hunt, our monthly giveaways, January is already lined up, locked and loaded. Our impact will be starting that. We'll start kind of working through that next week as I teach you guys how to use wild apricot. Our networking events, the 12 days of giving, cookies and cans. We talked about the showroom. We talked about the VIP experiences. We talked about our 3-day events that we're still working through. The East Adventure, the West Adventure, both of those open tonight, so you can register. The garage takeover that are going to be carrots. They're going to come in along the way. Last night was my least favorite topic, and that is the road to leadership and SEMA, and the word that we need to find a different word for, because every time I say it and every time somebody says it to me, I just get like chapters. And then tonight is my favorite topic, which is the convention. Convention. So I'm excited about that. Next week, we are going live again. We decided that we're going to go ahead and load up 5 more gift bags. I'm going to do that over the weekend. And we are going to learn next week. So Monday to Thursday, we're going to talk about wild apricot. You guys keep hearing me talk about it, but now we're actually going to learn how to use it, and I need you all to learn how to use it. We're going to talk about our website and the huge amount of information that's on our website, Facebook and Instagram, and how it works. I mean, I know you're on Facebook, I know you're on Instagram, but we need to make sure that we're all working together at them. And then our Bauer Media store and how the store can work for you as well. And hopefully by next week, I'll have had a few minutes and I'll have those products that I talked about to put up on there. As you guys can see, like, there's no lack of moments here to get all of this stuff ready and to be ready for this every single night and releasing a brand new event and making sure that it's on the gas for you. So there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of a lot of things that we dotted our I's and crossed our T's on in the last couple weeks, and there's a lot of things that are still kind of winging in the wind. And so as we continue our lives next week, I'm sure things will kind of come together too. And so that will be great. If you guys are on with me, you'll be the first to know, right? First to know. All right. So to finish up a quick topic from last night. So I'm not going to get into a lot of this, but I have had 3 major phone calls in the last less than 24 hours, all of which were extremely long and extremely detailed and extremely interesting. And I need to acknowledge 3 things. That's all I'm going to acknowledge right now, because tonight's all about the epicness of the convention. But I need to acknowledge 3 things about leadership. Number 1, anybody can be a leader. You do not need that word chapter to be attached to anything. I can't tell you how much the word chapter I've never liked. I think everybody really knows that. But it's even gotten more aggressive on my other column of words. So leaders, you can be anywhere. It doesn't matter. If you want to be a leader, if you want to be a part of Ladies Offroad Network, and you want to take this opportunity to share and to help provide the education that we provide and the networking that we provide, I want you to be a leader. And you saw the list. It's all online. Please go to our website, ladiesoffroadnetwork.com/chapters. We're going to change that link, but for now it works. And you'll see where it says become a leader, and underneath that there's a lot of information. I had some people that were challenged with having to participate and do all of these things in order to become a leader. If you're challenged with that, I'm challenged with you, because I need you to represent Ladies Offroad Network and the way that we do things. And how exactly can you do that if you've never been to one of our events? And I'm going to give you the ultimate event tonight to attend, but I'm really hoping that along the way you attend many others. There's nothing on that list outside of our calls once a month and outside of me asking you to take the brand ambassador class that you shouldn't be doing naturally as a member. So I'm not really sure where the challenge is with that. I need you to engage with me, and I need you to be a part of Ladies Offroad Network to represent Ladies Offroad Network. Otherwise, be a member. Be excited. Understand and remember why you became a member of Ladies Offroad Network, what you like about this. It's the education and the networking. That's the core of what we do. If we forget that, if you forget that, what are we doing, right? So I've never said that we are the group that's going wheeling in your local area every single weekend. That's never been anything that Ladies Offroad Network has been about. The networking of finding other ladies in your area is one thing, and that's what we're about. If you can make that group come together and you guys go wheeling every weekend. Have a great time. You don't need Ladies Offroad Network in order to do that. We brought you all together and you guys have a great time. But the education portion of it, the networking portion of it, the nation group part of it, this level that you're getting, that's what you need to remember Ladies Offroad Network is all about. And with that being said, I also heard, or interpretation came back, that somehow you guys weren't having any events happening in your local areas. And I'm like, no, let's do some math on that really fast. So I know I told you that there's some things on my calendar that I'm not telling you about, right? And that's fair enough. I get to hold some things back and say it do it in a presentation way that makes us successful. But I'm going to share this with you. It took about 3 hours for somebody today to finally get the number out of me. But literally by the time I did the math, if you are a leader, if you are a great leader, if you're doing the task, you're with me on all of this, and you're executing, you will have 18 Ladies Offroad Network events in your local area that you guys are putting on. 18 next year in 2020. Not none, not a couple, Not we're not going wheeling, not we're not doing this, not we're not doing that. Okay, that's a negative. Let's look at the positive here. I'm going to give you the tools and the executable ability and the awesomeness, and we're all going to work together, just like we talked about last night, and you're going to execute 18 events next year in your local area. So I'm not really sure how none came out of it, but I think that number might overwhelm some people. So I didn't want to say it either, but there you go. All right, so you got me to say it live, and we can go from there from that. The next conversation I have about leadership will be with the leadership team in January. So if you're interested in doing it, just do it. Just put the paperwork in and let's be awesome. If not, no stress. Be a Ladies Offroad Network member. It's not a big deal. It's not for everyone. It's not their thing, and it's fine. I also don't want the people that just want a title. This isn't about just having a title. This is about doing work, and this is about taking these opportunities and bringing them to your local environment. That's exactly what it is. All right, so that's my conversation from yesterday to today, and I think we had a lot of opportunity and some great conversations. And with that, I remind you of our R's. This is Ladies Offroad Network rules, right? To be respectful, generous, and kind. To be respectful, to represent, to reciprocate, to recognize, to resolve, to be responsible, and to be resilient. Hey, if I turn this around, hey, look at that. Almost works. Almost works. I gotta figure out how to print in reverse. That would be kind of a good thing to learn. There's some people that aren't doing this to me right now because of our challenge in the chapters. I know who you are, and we'll all be having phone calls at some point, but hey, you know, have some respect for what we did do this year. We did have some challenges with the chapter scene, 100%, and I've not owned it 100%. So these are the moments where you need to understand there's a lot bigger picture going on than just a local environment. And we're still giving you the tools. Like, why would I put you in another year's worth of challenge to not be successful? That, to me, is not recognizing the problem and resolving it and being responsible about it. Because I am resilient and we are going to fix this. So, yeah. Done with that topic. All right. I appreciate all of you for that topic. And we're going to be awesome. And we're going to be rad. I should add rad on there. What was I thinking? Okay. Tonight. As soon as we get off of line, we are going to go into an open arena of you guys being able to register. It's going to take me about 10 to 15 minutes in order to get all the websites up. If you guys have already been goofing around, you do know that we have a couple of the websites that are already up and online, but the click here button, the register now button, of course does not work. So those are kind of around. The convention one though, of course you knew I wasn't going to launch it early. Why would I do something silly like that? If you've been trying to go to ladiesoffroadconvention.com, hopefully it doesn't work. It should go to a dead link right now, because that means it is ready for us for me to hit the right button and go on. So I'm excited about all of this. So we'll do the adventures first. We have our Ladies Offroad East Coast Adventure that will go through the Smoky Mountains, and our Ladies Offroad West Coast Adventure that will go up into Montana. Our pricing for those is going to be $14.99. You have to be a member in order to go, so there's no discounting on it. It just doesn't make any sense to make up a number and then discount it for everybody. So $14.99 is the price for that. It's all inclusive, less your fuel and less getting to and from the starting point and the ending point. There is a $100 deposit. If you just can only do a $100 deposit and you want to save your seat, save your seat. I did discount it to $12.99 until February 1st. So if you commit and you pay for it all in full by February 1st, it'll be $12.99. There are two ways for you to register. You need to either say you are a driver and you have a vehicle, or you need to say you are a passenger and need a seat. So each person will end up registering separately, and you will say what you are. There is a question at the end, and it will say, it'll ask the driver, what kind of vehicle do you have? And if you're a passenger, do you already have a driver, or do we need to match you with somebody? So it does not matter, we will match you. It will all work out in the end, I promise. Somehow, it always works out in the end. All right, so that is the quick conversation about the adventures. You can go to ladiesoffroadnetwork.com. They're on the homepage under the upcoming events, or you can go ladiesoffroadnetwork.com/2020-west-adventure or 2020-east-adventure. All right, yep. Okay, so there's that one. The Wilderness First Aid, we'll go ahead on to that one next. You can register for that tonight as well. Like I said, you guys that are with me online are the ones that know about it. You saw I have not posted it online to anybody else yet. I'm giving you guys first dibs at it. Here's what you need to do when you go in to register. It's going to give you an option. You can either do $250 or $100. Again, you have to be a member, so those aren't discounted either. Okay? The $150 or the $250 is your housing, food, and experience, and the $100 is the food and the experience. So if you're going to stay somewhere else, if you're staying local in Albuquerque, any of those other things, then you just do the $100. If not, if you're going to be part of who I need to account for into our Airbnb, then you do the $250, and that helps us cover those costs. Very simple. Once you do register for that, then you will get an email. As soon as that email comes to you, it'll say, woohoo, you've been registered for this portion, and here's the link that you need in order to go on and register for the class itself. So remember, it's a two-step process, just so between him and I, we don't lose a whole bunch of fees and credit cards. It just doesn't make any sense. So I'll take care of the experience and the food and the housing, and then you'll get the link, and then that will take you, then you will need to go to that link and register with them for the $295. And then that will make it work. He did make me an admin into their zone as well, so I will be able to see and make sure that our lists are matching up as we go through. But technically speaking, you will not get his link until you register with me. So that's the process in which it goes. All right. Yeah, so that's easy on that. I'll go ahead and talk about the convention right now and how you'll register for that as well, since we're here and we're in the moment. The convention, so you have the opportunity to put a $100 deposit down tonight if you'd like, or you can pay in full. So the $100 deposit, again, the reason why you really want to get into this convention, oh, speaking of that, so convention, we are going to have a limit. West Coast Adventure, our limit on the West Coast is 10 vehicles and 20 people. Our limit on the East Coast Adventure is 15 vehicles and 30 people. Our limit on the Wilderness First Aid is 21 people. All right, so they're all small, so we need to make sure we're getting all that managed. I'll talk about the limit on the convention in a little bit, but we do have a limit on that as well. The big deal for why you want to get registered right away is actually because that gives you the opportunity to get in line for the seminars. And some of these seminars can only host so many people. And girls, we are going to have some really cool seminars this year based on where we're going to be at. So I'm really excited about that. So you can either just put your $100 deposit down tonight, or you can go ahead and do the full thing. So if you are not a member, just this is one of those things, you don't have to be a member, anybody can come. I want everybody to come to the convention. If there is something that I want everybody to do, it's come to the Ladies Off-Road Convention. All right? Not sure it can be any more clear than that. So if you're a non-member, our regular pricing is $500 per person, and you can bring a friend half off. So you can bring a friend for $250. The age limit is 18 without an adult, If you have a parent or guardian, our age limit is 13. I remember when I turned 13 and I'm like, I'm a teenager. And I think that that is a really cool number. So if you have youth in your household or in your environment and you want to be their guardian, that's fine. 13 is our minimum for the numbers there. Anyway, so you can do the $100 deposit, and then later you can come back in and do the remainder. So the 400 and the 250, or however that works out. The half off for the member though, they have to, in order to get their name on the list, like it has to come in and they have to do it separately. All right, so your name, this is a little bit of a tricky thing from how we've done it in the past. The names have to come in independently. You have to be in our system differently. So it's a new system this year. So we have to do a little bit different. If you are a member, you get 10% off on the convention pricing, right? So again, when you go in there and you're a member, you'll see your member opportunities pop up. So your $100 just became $90. Your $500 just became what, $450. So you'll see those options in there as well. Or if you do the 100 now, then you see that you'll have the 360 option for later. I cannot break it down like we've done in the past where I've been able to say, yeah, throw $100 at it a month or something like that. Unfortunately, with this new system, I can't do that. So I figured out how to do the $100 deposit. It's going to be internal struggle for our group, but I'm going to do it for you. And then we'll go from there on the rest of the pieces, okay? On June 1st, that price goes up. So we go from $500 a person to $550 a person. So we definitely want to make sure that everybody gets done and in. And we will have a maximum number. I'm not going to tell you what that number is. It's a little bit lower than you guys might think. We are going to have a maximum number. I'm going to hit that number, hopefully, and we're going to hit that threshold at some point. I'm going to call my mom. I'm going to say, what do you think, Mom? I'm going to breathe deep a couple times into a brown bag, probably. And then I'll probably increase that number to see, depending on where we are in the calendar year. Like if we're close and we hit the number, I'm cutting it off. If we're not, and there's a lot of anticipation and a lot of people wanting to come, we'll figure it out. So, lots going on. All right? Yeah. All right, so we got this. That's all going to happen about 15-20 minutes after we get offline tonight. Those 4 items will be available for you to register, and I can't wait. I'm so excited to see who gets to come play with me this year. I know. Esther, just because I see it right now, your spouses come to the convention. The convention is one of those where it's a girls' weekend. We have had some spouses that hang out in the hotel and they do their thing, but they're not really participating. Saturday night, we can open it up to have them involved in our dinner, and you'll see why in a little bit. But past that, not really. It's kind of a girls' weekend thing. Okay, 2020 convention. Yay! Let's talk about 2020 convention. It is July 30th, 31st, August 1st, and August 2nd. By the way, I did do a lot of work on the calendar last night and this morning. Not everything is in there, but I'm getting closer. I logged in a lot more of the events for you. Hopefully by Sunday, I'll have them all in there for you, okay? Where's it gonna be? Oh my gosh, I'm so scared to tell you to some degrees because it is not somewhere you've ever wanted to go. And like perception is reality to a lot of people, and I'm like, I don't know. It's been a battle, you guys. It's been a battle. So let me tell you about how cool this whole weekend is gonna be, and then I'll tell you where it's gonna be. So for those that are not familiar with the convention, let me kind of line out how it works. It is something that you need to fly into. You can drive if you've been like 3 hours away or something along those lines. Like, feel free to drive. But anything past that, catch a flight, ladies. Like, you do not need a vehicle. You don't need anything to be You're going to fly in, and we are going to pick you up at the airport. We have an airport shuttle that will grab you, and we'll bring you over to the hotel. We stay in hotels because we all know how much I love to camp, but really at the end of the day, I'm taking all of the excuses away. Let's just be blunt about it. So it's hard to camp. I don't know how to pull my trailer, only my husband does. I don't want to load up all my stuff. I get it, right? I get it. Fine. I got us a fancy hotel. But I also don't pick like the most expensive hotels. We have a really great relationship with IHG, which is like the Holiday Inn group. And so we've been doing all of our events there, which we will continue to do all of our events there this year as well. So it's not like it's super expensive. In fact, our rooms for this year will be in that $120 range, just like I like to keep them. So it's an affordable area. I'm not going to tell you tonight what hotel we're staying in. I don't have the room rate code done yet for you. But as soon as we do get that done, you guys will get it, and you'll have plenty of opportunity to get those rooms booked. What I will give you tonight is the opportunity to know that it's an amazing hotel. The lady that I talked to there is awesome. In fact, she loves Jeeps. She's like, oh my gosh, I need to get involved with this. I got a Jeep. And I'm like, yes, you have to get involved with this. In fact, she might be on tonight. I haven't seen her name come back by, but if you're on, say hi. I've Google mapped the whole thing. So outside we have a huge parking lot to play in. She's like, there's plenty of grass. There's all kinds of things that you can do. I'm like, heck yeah. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, the hotel is a no-brainer. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be nice and decent, but at the same time, you're not really hanging out in your hotel room. A lot of girls, they put like 4 people in a room. Take as many showers as you want. Like, we're not camping. We're here to have a great time. We're here to be who we are, right? All right, let's talk about the layout and design of it. On Thursday, we open the doors at 10 o'clock. On 10 o'clock, we are going to take a deep breath, and then I'm going to open the doors, and Mom and I are going to go, all right, here they come. And we'll get you all registered. We'll get you your name badges. You get to fancy up your name badges. They come very generically and plain, and you get to add your flair to it. You'll bring your own T-shirts that we will then put a Ladies Offroad Network logo on, so you've seen me wearing them. That's how you get them. You bring your own shirt in order to do that. You'll get your gifts. You'll get all kinds of cool stuff to get started. And we'll have stations around the room to where you can start playing and doing things and immediately start meeting people. If you do not know anybody, that's the best way to do it. So just come and just be here. It does not matter if you know anybody. Ladies, everybody that has come to the convention that didn't know anybody when they walked in, and I've seen quite a few names here that will tell you that, raise your hand and say, I didn't know anybody before I came to the convention, and now you have a whole friend group that's part of it. So Thursday we'll have lunch. It's very light, you know, not necessarily a light lunch, but just a casual lunch. Everybody's just hanging out and doing their thing, kind of an in-out thing. You don't have to be there at 10, but I suggest you get there at 10 because we have a lot of things for you to do, and I want you to take advantage of that opportunity because this is the only time where you'll have those stations in order to learn at that exact moment. So those stations then go away. And at 3 o'clock-ish, I do my opening ceremonies. So we do the opening ceremonies for the convention. We go through like what's going to happen throughout the weekend. We're going to go through and understand all kinds of fun stuff. And yeah, it's going to be a great time. We're going to kind of reflect on what's happened over the last year since our 3rd annual. So this will be our 4th annual convention. Then we'll break. You guys will be able to go up to your rooms, take a time out for a second, and get all fancied up. So we have our first night. Every night we have like a theme night. I thought they were silly in the beginning too, I'm not gonna lie, but they are so much fun. It actually is a lot of fun. So put a half a bar of effort in, even if you think they're lame. Put a half a bar of effort in and you'll really enjoy the scenery that's around you as well for those girls that put like 12 bars of effort in, right? So that's Thursday night. And then our keynote speaker, like our main speaker for the weekend, will be on Thursday night. So Barbara Rainey is on right now, and she was our keynote this year from the Off-Road Motorsports Hall of Fame. Sue Mead was our keynote from last year. So very exciting things, very exciting people that are a part of our circle. And then they stay for the weekend, so you get to hang out and be around them and get to know them much better. That's Thursday. Then Friday morning, it's a very early morning. I don't know why I do this to us, but everybody wants to learn. So we get up super early on Friday morning and we have seminar days. So seminar day is aggressive. You have 5 seminars. One of them is a mandatory. It is your recovery seminar. If this is your very first year, you'll go to Recovery 101, and it doesn't mean that it's not intelligent, doesn't mean that it's a lesser than program. It just means it's this set of information. So how we did it is we know exactly what's in this set, this set, this set, this set. So now the girls that are in their 4th year, they're not learning the same thing. We're on to another set of information. So that's how it's actually set up. All right. So that's the one thing that you'll have to do. From there, you'll have 4 more seminar spaces that you'll get to choose from, and that's why it's so important to get your deposit in or your full amount in tonight so that you get on this list to understand that you have the most amount of opportunity to fill your seminars the way you want them to. For example, there's welding. There's how to back up a trailer. We did RV 101. We did motorcycle maintenance, dirt bike maintenance. We did side-by-sides. We did overlanding, how to take pictures outdoors. We did wiring. We worked on Frankie. We have a tools section. What were some of the other ones you guys that have been? What were some of the other ones that you liked? There's quite a few others. So there's this huge selection, and it's all across the board. Oh, we've done outdoor cooking. We'll do some that has to do with camping. We have a lot of new opportunities this year as well, so I'm really excited about some new people that are going to come and do some seminars as well. So the seminars are aggressive. They're 90 minutes long. I want you to learn, right? It's all about education. So be involved, be a part of it. It's a fast day, fast going. Then at the end of that day, you'll go back up to your hotel room for a minute and come back out and be all dressed in something. Maybe we should have an ugly sweater night. An ugly sweater night, right? And then on Friday night, you will have 2 speakers. So we have 2 guest speakers that will come. One of them is a member that I asked to speak, somebody that's had quite an experience throughout the year, and she helps out with you guys understanding maybe a different perspective of Ladies Off-Road Network. And then somebody else is from the industry, somebody that can help you understand the industry a little bit better and what happens in the off-road world. So those are our 2 speakers that we have on Friday night. Saturday morning, we will go on an adventure. Okay, this is what you really want to know too. Not only do you want to know where we're going, you want to know what our adventure is, because the where we're going is based around the adventure, right? Throw some hearts. Yep, and I'm not going to tell you anything about it. Unhappy face. Here comes all the unhappy faces. So I will tell you, we are going out of the convention center. We are going to leave. We're going to go somewhere really cool. I'm going to let your minds just explode with all the places that we could be going. Oh, alligator wrestling. I like it. We could do that, but I don't think so. And I'm going to take you somewhere where you're going to be able, it's going to blow your mind. It's blowing my mind that we have this opportunity, and that's why we're going where we're going. So when you hear where we're going, just remember it has everything to do with Saturday. It has everything to do with the adventure. All right? Yeah. And I'll share with you what that's going to be soon enough. You guys know how we roll with the convention. We open it now. You got to be invested, involved, in love with the convention, and then I'll trickle out different information as it comes available. Like we'll tell you who our keynote speaker is soon enough. We'll tell you where we're going for the adventure soon enough. Yeah, maybe that's the next thing I'll start hinting about, but I'm not going to start hints tonight. Yeah, Marissa, of course I love dragging it out. What? So that's the adventure. We will come back from the adventure mid-afternoon, late afternoon. I'm going to get us back at a decent hour, 3-ish, 4-ish, somewhere right in there. And that's going to allow you guys to be successful at getting ready for Saturday night. Saturday night is a big one. Saturday night's a big one. So this is our gala. We started it last year as our first annual gala, and we had quite the theme going on. It was a Southern Belle theme. I have a theme for this year, but that would blow my plan on telling you where it is, because of course, Marissa, we have to wait until the very end, like you called me on last night, to tell you where it's going to be. So the theme for Saturday night is going to be really cool. It's going to be really fun. I can hardly wait to see everybody. But it's a gala. It's a gala. A gala is a celebration. A gala is us getting together and like being pretty and being awesome and being real and being in task and online with the celebrations of what are going on. So the two celebrations that we're really focused on for this year, again, is going to be the challenge. So we'll be announcing our top 10 ladies from the challenge, the 5 that did the points, the 2 that got voted, and the 3 we'll be pulling out of Grandma's salad bowl. So Grandma's salad bowl will make the trip to somewhere. And then we'll go ahead and do that. So that will be really fun. We'll be doing that live as well online, so everybody at home can celebrate with you. And so that is the challenge celebration. We will also be doing the leadership celebration. So the Road to Leadership, the ladies that came to the summit in November have the opportunity right now to work with me and get you guys certified in time for this August. And so I'm really excited to have that done as well. So we will have our very first ever certification ceremony, whatever that's going to look like. I don't know. I haven't dreamt that one up yet. We're working on that one. So I'm happy to have that happen as well. We have a couple other things that eventually will fold into our gala. I'm not really sure this is the year for it. I think we'll just go with those 2 things and be super excited about it. I did see, does somebody have to wear a dress? And this theme, I think you can kind of get away with not wearing a dress, actually. You might want to though, but I'm just saying, maybe you could get away with it. I can see some wiggle room in the dress moment there for our friends that hate dresses, which I get. All right, so that's Saturday night. Saturday night, I am on the fence. Last year, we were going to open it up to have anybody involved that wants to be a part of the gala. We ended up not doing it just because of the situation and the scenario that we were in. I can kind of work with it again as we get closer to this year and see if that's going to work or not. All right? Okay, and then Sunday, we are not done. So Sunday morning, we're going to get up, we're going to have a nice breakfast in the morning, we're all going to get together. We got a bunch of like shutdown projects to do, some feedback stuff and some other things, some thank you cards to sign for all of the people that supported us and all that goodness, right? We also have our giveaways, so you must be present to win. Do not leave early. Don't book your flights out early. It always pains me when people leave early. I'm like, there's so much to give. And so we have all kinds of giveaways that we do. And I do my motivational speech on Sunday. And so I always give you a gift that has been hand-painted, handcrafted. My toes turned teal at some point during the process of building these things for you. And yeah, they're very special, so that's a lot of fun as well. So make sure that you guys stay the entire time. Then we'll say our goodbyes right around noonish, And if you do need to fly out, if you do need to get home for work on Monday, I totally get it. So that is great, and off you go, right? We'll get you into the shuttle and get you back over to the airport. If you don't, we have a program on Sunday afternoon, and this is our Give Back program. So our Give Back program is working with the local challenge shelters, so ladies shelters that maybe they have challenge or they're homeless or in abuse area, something along those lines. And we bring the ladies over and have lunch with them. We invite them to lunch first, and then we work with them in the parking lot on their vehicles. So we work with them in saying, hey, let's teach you how to check your oil and how to check your air pressures and how to do all of these things that technically we take for granted. And now we're going to be experts in because we just did the resolution. And so now you have the opportunity to take that information that you've learned, that you know, and give it to somebody that, you know, they're in their situation more than likely because they've had challenges with men in the past. And men are the ones that are in that position to work on their vehicle, right? So that trust issue is there. And here and now, maybe we can give them a little bit of opportunity to be successful within their range. So that's our give back. Generally with that, we're done by about 4 o'clock. Shut it down. Anybody that's left, I take everybody's help in loading things up and packing it down so we can get out of that room and give it back to the hotel. And then anybody that's left over, we all just kind of casually go and do a dinner, which, by the way, the theme is dessert first on Sunday night. I'm just saying. Last year I was able to steal some desserts. This year I don't know what we'll do. Anyways, it's just a theme that's happened. So be prepared if you stay for Sunday night. We load up with sugar and then we eat. And then we go sleep. Because as you've noticed, ladies that have been here before, what's the number one thing I say? When you're asking me, so Charlene, how do I prep to come to this convention? What do I need to do in order to come to this convention? What's the word? It's one word. Yep, that's the one. Nap. Take a nap. Take a nap. Because there's nothing that we do that isn't like go, 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 because I'm giving you as much opportunity as I can in those 4 days. Yeah, so that's that. Along with that, I will tell you that we have excellent food. The food is always on task. The food is always right there. If you have food challenges, it's not a concern at all. You just need to let me know, and I work with the staff and make sure that that's taken care of. They know what table you're at, and they're always on task with it. It's been a great opportunity so far, and we've got it under control. We have the funnest theme parties. I know, again, they sound silly, but they're so much fun. If you have a small business, if you're a racer, we also have programs for you guys in the early mornings of each morning. We get together and we say, okay, so I'm a business owner and these are my challenges, and let's come up with some things that can help us, right? Like we can all just kind of sit there for a minute and have coffee and go, oh my gosh. Same with racers. Like if you're a racer or you want to be a racer, like here's an opportunity to kind of grab some insight information from each other. And at the end of the day, ladies, let's be real about this. It's education, but it's also about building lifelong friendships. So a lot of everybody that's online right now, they had didn't know each other before. And a lot of us, we don't know each other now. But once you come to the convention and you're a part of it, you're part of it. I don't know how to explain it. Lisa, you explain it. You guys explain it. Like, it's the coolest thing ever. And I saw Cindy say it earlier. I'm like, yeah, we all get along too because we all don't mind dirt under our nails. Like, we're having a great time. Like, this is what we love. So don't question it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. And join us for the convention. I'm very excited about it. All right. So that's all I have to say. Are you guys good? Do you have any questions? What do we got? So mean. So mean, isn't it? Ay, ay, ay. All right. Here we go. Are you ready? We need some drum rolls. Drum rolls. Drum rolls. Drum rolls. And let's celebrate all of our partners that make all of this happen. The Sea Devil Lights, the Factor 55, the Rock Slide Engineering. I don't know, can we add this up really fast? 450 plus 300, that's 750, 1750, yeah, plus 25. Here, somebody add this up. Okay, everybody, somebody have a calculator? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, 450, see that ball. 300 from Factor 55. What? Rock Slide Engineering is 1,000. Yes. BFG 2,500. What? Kicker 350. Warren 850. I know. So awesome, isn't this? High Lift 300. Whole set. Rugged Radios 425. Bolt Locks 300. All right. Keep that number. Keep that number, because we still need to figure out what else we have in there. If there's more or if there's just the one. Okay. So let's go on to our gift bag. We got the gift bag. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got the cup and the koozie and this guy. Hello. Hello. And the 4 Parts gift card. And are you guys looking forward to what I'm going to figure out what we're going to put into our 5 bags next week? And our BFG chapstick. And the funny thing in here is the pickup sticks. Who has done this? Is this not like the awesomest thing ever? Have you guys played pickup sticks before? I forgot how to play it and I'm like, oh, these are so much fun. And the big one in here is what? Yes, a Yukon vacuum insulated 64-ounce beer and ale kegger mug thing. I know. 64 ounces, let me tell you what. Oh, so we're at $64.75 so far. By the way, that doesn't include all of these. That doesn't include all of these. So we're definitely at like the $10,000 range. All right. So there's that. So we got the Yukon Guzzler. This is what I feel like doing tonight, by the way. I made it to day 12. Wait. We gotta get the branding. I made it to day 12. Ay. The cup, the chopstick, the koozie, the 4 Parts gift card, and of course our silly pickup sticks. Let's grab us a winner. All right, here we go. Marissa's ready to kill me right now. Kenny's probably ready to kill me right now because Marissa's ready to kill me right now. All right, and here is our winner for our gift bag. Patricia Heron from Petone, Illinois. Patricia Heron from Petone, Illinois. Whoop whoop! Love it. Congratulations, Patricia. I do love it. What's next? You want to know what's in the mailbox? All right. How about, since we're adding things up, what was it? $6.75? How about we go ahead and tell you what's not in the mailbox anymore? Boo boo. All right, our laser star light. Laura's like, that's mine. Actually, it wasn't Laura. It was her husband that said, Laura's working and she asked me to reach out to you. And what did she win? I don't get it. And I'm like, she won a light bar. I'm like, nice job. Way to be our wingman. So congratulations to Laura. Let's add another $500 to our running total right now. Yay, yay. Laser star lights. And I am also going to tell you that Kendra was on it last night. So Kendra said, S-Pods are mine. So this is going to be $435 that we're going to add. So what's the total now? Plus $1,000, because there's $1,000. Well, technically $750. $1,000. Just put $1,000. Add to it. So what's our total in our mailbox gifts? And that doesn't include next week. I got next week's ones coming too. All right, so $6,975, so $7,000. So we have $8,000 in mailbox gifts alone, not to mention all of the gift bags underneath. So very impressive. 12 days of giving. That's pretty awesome. Yay! All right, I've drug it out long enough. We'll leave the mailbox to the very end. Are you guys ready to find out where we're going? Drum rolls. July 30th, 31st, August 1st and 2nd, I will tell you where we are going. I will tell you what hotel or what airport you will fly into. I will not tell you the hotel of which we're staying at until we get the room rates booked and get that under control. And I'll tell you what airport you're not going to fly to. How about that plan? All right. So the state is Michigan. So we're going to Michigan. We're going to Grand Blanc, Michigan. It's actually north of Detroit, about an hour. So Grand Blanc, Michigan is where we will be. The airport that you will fly into is the Bishop International Airport. Its number, or its like code, is FNT. FNT. Will somebody write that down? So again, we're going to Grand Blanc, Michigan. If that is within your 3 or 4 hour radius, awesome. You are a driver. If not, you are going to be flying, and you're going to be flying into a smaller airport. It is international. So it's FNT. It's the Bishop International Airport. And that is where you want to fly into. You do not want to fly into Detroit, DTW. You do not want to fly into there. If you decide to fly into Detroit, you're on your own. That's how I'm going to say it. So it's over an hour transportation that you're going to have to be responsible for yourself. And I would also consider you guys really thinking about your edges on it. I did a lot of research into considering going off to the smaller airport. Everything that I'm seeing is within $20 to $50 is the only difference in pricing. Get your ticket to FNT. It is not worth it. It is not worth going to Detroit and then dealing with the drive, dealing with a rental car, dealing with anything. There's no transportation from between the two airports, nothing. So don't think that you're actually doing yourself a good job going to Detroit. Get yourself to FNT. It's called the Bishop International Airport. Timing wise, I have all of this on the website. You'll be able to grab it, but you'll want to fly in preferably on Wednesday. You'll want to fly in on Wednesday, and that will be a really great opportunity for you to have a nice evening, be kind of mellow. There's a lot of us there already. You'll get to meet a lot of people. So you'll fly in on Wednesday nights, and then you're ready to rock and roll for Thursday morning. If you want to fly in Thursday morning, that's just fine. Life happens, right? But we do open the doors at 10 o'clock. I do suggest that you do not get there past 1 p.m. in the afternoon, period. If you get there after 1 o'clock, you have no opportunity to participate in our morning activities, in our day's activities on Thursday. And you're missing, technically, a whole day's worth of stuff. So really participate and make sure that you get into that situation to where you want to be there by that 10 o'clock zone or that early hour zone. All right. Flying back out on Sunday, you'll also see those notes on the website once it becomes available here just in a little bit. And that will be something where you will not want to leave until after 2 o'clock. So you want your flight after 2 o'clock on Sunday. That allows you the time to say your goodbyes at the end of our program, get on the shuttle, get over to the airport, and go through. It's not a huge airport, so it's not going to be a huge drama as far as getting through security. It's going to be a little bit easier of an option for all of us. Once you do that, that will be like before 2-ish. You don't want to have a flight before 2 if at all possible. You're just going to lose out on some really key things that you will be disappointed in later. If you are going to stay for the Give Back project, you'll see the notes where you don't want to, we'll be done about 4, so you don't want to book a flight before 7, because that gives you plenty of time to leave, get over there, get through security, and be on your flight before 7, or you just stay until Monday. So with our hotel block, as soon as I release the hotel rooms, understand that I do have the edges. I have Wednesday night and Sunday night available for our hotel block as well. So you'll be able to get the room rates on those. The room rates on the hotel is going to be right in that $120 range. So we should be really good as far as that goes as well. That's again why I love the Holiday Inn group, the IHG group, because we're all in a budget and I'm trying to be super respectful to you as well. Please remember that when you do register today, you are responsible for your flights and getting to and from the convention. You're responsible for your hotel rooms, because a lot of you might want your own hotel room and some of you will put 5 people in a hotel room. And you're responsible for your alcohol. So those are the 3 things that you're responsible for. The rest of it is all inclusive. So the experiences, the food, everything, as soon as you show up as soon as we start on Thursday morning until we shut it down on Sunday afternoon, it's all a part of what we have going on as far as the experience goes. All right, so that hopefully helps you out with your budget. Yeah. How exciting is this? So Grand Blanc, Michigan, north of Detroit, is going to be where we're going to go hang out. Oh, just think of the adventures, right? Just think of the adventures. So, but don't overthink it, ladies. I swear, it's just going to kill you and it's just going to go overboard. And I'll tell you soon enough. Though we do have a lot of really cool things happening there, because we are in that Detroit, Michigan area. So very fun space to be in, and excited to invite some people to us and us go some places that are, yeah, anyways, cool. They're very rad. Alicia, free coffee does come as part of the morning. You guys renting your rooms, when you get your rooms, they get free breakfast. So you get free breakfast in the morning, you're on your own for breakfast, so you get what you need, and then we start right after breakfast. So that's always kind of the way we do it as well, so you have that opportunity. All right, what questions do you guys have as far as the convention? Oh wait, no, not yet. We got to do the mailbox. Okay, so think of your questions. Let's get some drum rolls going, because we got the mailbox to deal with. Are we super excited about Michigan? Everybody loving it? Heart, heart, hearts. Yes, so we are going to Michigan for our 2020 convention. I know. All right. Drum rolls. What's in the mailbox? It's day 12, and I'm excited to tell you what's in here. Just remember though, we do have next week. We're all coming back next week, right? All right. Wow. You guys ready for this? Are you ready? Uh-oh, there's no logo at the top. Ay, 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 ay. Somebody just texted me that it's a 12-hour drive. That means you need to get on a plane. There is no reason to drive. Just saying. I'm not sure who texted me that, but that means you need to get on a plane, period. I've done a lot, you guys. I've done a lot of cost analysis in my career of being on the road. That's what I do, if you can't tell. and there's a threshold of when you get on a plane and when you drive. And that's right about 3 to 4 hours, okay? That's your threshold. Get on a plane. Trust me, it's easier, it's cheaper, it's quicker. There's a lot of things that are going on. So that 4-hour threshold is when you jump onto a plane, all right? I know. All right, here we go. No logo. No logo. Oh, there is a logo. What? So tonight we are going to do the Ladies Off-Road Convention. Yes, not just one sticker, not just one ticket for you, one of our members, but you also get to bring a friend with you. Now, the star to the friend is they can't be somebody that's a member. They can't be somebody that's here. They can't be somebody that's a part of it. They can't be any of this, right? And so with that being said, this new to Ladies Off-Road Network is your friend. All right? Oh, I'm getting texted more. It's hysterical. Whoopsies. All right. So I can't see who says things. I can only read what's going across, which is just as much as what I'm reading down here at the bottom too. It's pretty funny. So you get to come and you get to bring a friend, but you have to influence a new friend. I want you to bring a new friend, somebody that hasn't been a part of Ladies Off-Road Network or is just getting into Ladies Off-Road Network, or is having a challenge and they need to be at this event, right? They need to be there. So I don't need this person's name right now. In fact, I shouldn't get this person's name right now. This should be somebody that you develop over time, and then we end up finding out who that person is. All right? This is your moment to give your heart into somebody else, not just somebody that's just like, okay, let's give it away. All right? Let's just help somebody that also needs it. All right. So we get to do a Ladies Off-Road Network convention for you and somebody new. Yay. Are you guys ready? All right, grab my salad bowl. We have to play the salad bowl next week too, huh? All right. And there's our lucky name. There's our lucky name. Oh my goodness. All right. Holly Petropolo from Texas. She's member number 63. All right. Holly Petropolo, Pietropalo, because I know I'm killing the name. You have only 23 hours. You don't have until Monday nights. You only have 23 hours to get back in touch with me, or this goes back into the mailbox for Monday night. And remember, on Monday night too, we'll have the t-shirt winner as well, and we'll have a whole nother set of gifts, and we'll have a whole nother set of mailbox gifts, because this was super intelligent. This was such a great plan to go live a whole nother week next week. But I need you guys, I need to give you the information. I need to give you the how-tos. We need to start these how-tos. The problem is, remember, you're going to be an excellent backwards reader. So everything I'm showing you is going to be in reverse. So you're going to have to, I know, it's going to be miserable to some degree, but you're going to at least understand the concept. And maybe you can watch me on your phone and have your computer right there, or watch me on your phone and have your tablet, because I'll have my tablet, so that's what you'll be able to see. And we'll be able to go from there. Yeah. So that's kind of your prep mode for next week. But today, right now, yay, here we go. We got the Ladies Off-Road Network Convention 2020, July 30th to August 2nd in Grand Blanc, Michigan. I know, it's so exciting. I'm so excited. Okay, questions. What you got? 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 I know, I can hardly wait till the convention. It's my favorite event of the year, and it's not like I don't love all the other events. I do. I really do love all of the events that we do, and I love meeting everybody. I agree. But at the same time, this one is 4 days of pure education. And it's so incredible to be able to provide that for everybody and in such an environment. It's one of those things that it's not something that's anywhere common to what the off-road industry provides. And so with that, it's so, people from the very beginning are like, I don't understand what it is. I don't understand. Like, why should I go to this? It's so weird, Charlene. Like, you're staying in a hotel. We're not camping. It's like, yeah, I know. Isn't that great? but what I'm really saying is it's different and it's out of the box. And there's nobody, I don't think, that I've been able to talk to, maybe one or two, that didn't like something about it, right? So maybe they didn't like something about it. All right, so let's see. What do we got going on here? No, Dulcie, you know I haven't done anything. It'll be about 15 minutes after we get offline that everything will be available. All right, flights. Yeah, I checked the flights from here, from Phoenix today for that date range, and it was about $300. So Cindy, we need to help you do a little bit more research from that. You may need to grab a different airport depending on where you are. So we can help with that too, and never hesitate to ask me for help, because let me tell you, I can find flights. That's something I'm good at. And you can also wait too. You start waiting for certain days. All right, so great. No, Joe Marie, no hints on the adventure, not yet. I just gave like the biggest thing ever. I've been telling you it's the East Coast, it's Michigan, Kenny wins, bam. Nice job, Kenny. Love the convention. All right. Oh, Steph is over Texas. Nice. There probably won't be many non-stop flights. I wouldn't hold your breath for that because it is a smaller airport. But you are going to want to get to that one and not do the non-stop to Detroit, because the non-stop to Detroit, even though you're going to say, oh, it's $100 less, you're still going to have to rent a car. You're going to have a rental car for 4 days. You're going to end up having over an hour-long drive, which is going to hit your time on Wednesday or Thursday and hit your time on Sunday or Monday. So I'm just telling you, it's not worth the $100. All right? All right. Do we have to stay at the convention hotel to participate? Great question. The answer is no. And the answer is you should. And I think everybody that's been will tell you that as well. You don't have to stay at that convention hotel. We've had people stay at Airbnbs. We have had people stay at friends' houses. But you end up just like feeling like you're never engaged. Like you're always having to leave. You're always coming. You're always leaving. You're always coming. Instead of just walking down or being able to hang out or being able to have a drink at night. So it's up to you, especially if you live nearby, if it just makes more sense to go home and save the budget for something else. I get it. But I would really suggest staying at the hotel. Like there's no reason in shopping around in the hotels, because again, you're going to be somewhat in the same dollar amount, unless you have rewards somewhere else. I get the point. But you're going to be somewhere in the same dollar amount, and you're going to have that flux of having to go and come. Southwest Airlines does not fly in there. Unfortunately, they recently pulled out. I was kind of bummed about that too. Hotel is fine. And I get, yeah, exactly, right? This is part of it too. Jenny's like, heck yeah, I'm all excited about the hotel. I get the whole bed to myself. I don't have to share it with anybody. Awesome. All right. Good. Any other questions? Yes, of course Mike has new classes. He has class number 4. Will there be a welding class? The answer is probably. Let's go with probably, because until I have the person and the time and the everything nailed, you're going to know me. I'm never going to commit. I'm not going to commit until everything is 100%. But am I working towards making sure we have a welding class? Yes, absolutely. And we did last year. Among a lot of interesting situations. So We now have some interesting situations, and we can overcome anything. Trust me on this one. We can overcome anything. Alright, Cindy's like, does 32 hours of driving push the 4-hour fly line? In my opinion, but I'm going to be driving 32 hours too, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, well, if you want the welding class, I really better tell you, you better sign up tonight, because that's going to be one where you got to be on top of it. Okay, this is an interesting question. If I can't make the convention, but want to do the leadership training, will I miss anything huge from that Saturday night event? Oh, so you're asking, like, when you get certified, your certification process, everybody clapping as you're there on stage? You still get it. It's just the process of doing it, I guess. I don't know. That's how I can answer that right now. Yep. Anything else is you can be online. Anything else, if I give something, we can ship it. So I guess that would be my answer to that. Oh, Mike, they're asking if you get to blow something up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So about that. Yeah, I'm going to claim that we don't know anything about that again. Remember the lady from the hotel likes Jeeps, so she might be on here. So shh, can't talk about blowing things up in parking lots. All right. Any other questions? How are you guys doing? Or are we ready to rock and roll and give me about 15 minutes and you guys can start signing up? Sound like a plan? All right. So say your goodbyes. Tell me what you're going to sign up for right now tonight while you say your goodbyes. I will start getting everything ready. I will be around. I'll be around. So if you have any questions, you can text me, or you can text me, or you can call me if you have any challenges, and I can probably help work you through them. I may not be near my laptop when you call, but I can be back in within reason. So we can make sure that you get helped. Tomorrow I am offline, at least for most of the day. So I should be available at some point, but if you don't hear back from me, don't stress out. I'm going to be offline for a bit. I have some other, an event that I have to go to that I have to attend, and then I can be available. All right. And then on Monday night, we are going to go live at 5. We're going to have more gifts in the mailbox. We'll reload the Christmas tree. And Monday night, I'm not sure what we'll talk about yet. I'll surprise you. I'll surprise you on Monday. Every night is very important. You need to learn each one of these 4 things to be successful. So we'll just go from that. All right, I appreciate you all. I really, really do. It's 7:20 right now. Give me till 7:45. Don't keep hitting like refresh 18 times. Well, fine. It won't take me that long to do most of them. Keep hitting refresh after 10 minutes and you'll be able to start getting going. Let's not crash the system tonight. Sound good? All right. I appreciate you guys so much. I really, really do. And this, ladies, don't ever forget. This is what we're all about. Being respectful, generous, and kind. While we learn off-road education and meet an amazing group of girls that love dirt under our nails. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on the computer.